and respect being one of the most important things to a good man in a relationship, which as women, we give no respect to our husbands. We treat our husbands as they are disposable. We treat our husbands that they are there to serve us and what can they do for us. And they can never make us happy when we are not happy in ourselves. So we spend our marriage, we spend our relationships nagging, nitpicking, criticizing, judging, shaming our husbands and treating them as they are disposable. Respect is valuing a person as a human being. Respect in your marriage, ladies, is valuing your husband as a human being. It's very basic. It's fundamentals. You want to treat your husband like you value who he is. When we treat our husbands like they are disposable, that they are there to serve us and our needs, we do not even give them the basic decency of treating them like a human being. We disregard their feelings. We disregard their dreams. We disregard who they are just as a human being. And we have no room for compassion, no room for empathy, no room for acceptance and approval of just who they are. And we become very disrespectful in our marriages and very disrespectful in our relationships with men. And that's part of the red pill. So I call my channel the Happy Wife School, the red pill for women. To me, the red pill is being exposed as women to our destructive nature of being self-centered, selfish, and manipulative. And when we can be red pilled to see that truth of who we are as women, how we treat our husbands, how we treat men, it allows us to develop the self-awareness of these behaviors, of our critical nature, of the ways that we emasculate and shame, of the ways that we are controlling, that we are deceitful. If I didn't say it, the ways we are highly manipulative of men. We can see that in ourselves, which is what happened for me in my marriage. And then we have the self-awareness to actually work on those things and to change. So the red pill today is recognizing that we don't respect our husbands. We don't treat them as human beings. We treat them as if they are disposable. And when we treat our husbands as disposable and we don't give them the basic decency to value who they are as human beings, that's where then we treat them very poorly. That is where we are emasculating. It's where we are highly emotional in the relationship. We are hot and cold in the relationship. We're unpredictable. Your husband is terrified of who he's going to get when he comes home from work or when you come home from work. And that's something my husband shared with me and I've talked about in other videos. We have no integrity to follow through and keep our word to be who we say we're going to be, to make the changes we say we are going to make. And we have no consistency in who we are and how we show up. And then as women, we wonder, why is our marriage the way that it is? Why is my husband withdrawn? Why has he checked out of the relationship? Why does he not do things around the house anymore? Why does he ignore me? And many women listening will think, well, my husband doesn't respect me. He doesn't value me. He doesn't show me respect. I know what you're thinking. I've heard it all. You have to wonder which came first, the chicken or the egg. Did your husband just stop respecting you out of nowhere? Which I can guarantee you is not in a good man's nature. A good man's nature is that he wants to love and adore and respect his wife. So you have to think, if he just stopped respecting me out of nowhere, then that's a reflection of me. That's a reflection of you. If you feel your husband doesn't respect you and you're married to a good man, is how have I shown up that has created that lack of respect in the relationship? And that's a good thing. Because if your husband doesn't treat you with respect and you're married with a good man, I guarantee you it means that's a reflection of you not showing him respect and not giving him the basic decency to treat him like a human being and value him for who he is as a human being. And respect in a marriage for a man is fundamental. So my channel for and my message for women is about what do we have control over to change in ourselves that then has a transformational impact and effect on our marriage and relationship. Because the fundamental truth is the only person we have any control over to change is ourselves. And I am living proof, and the hundreds of women that I've worked with over the last 8 or 9 years are living proof that when you are married to a good man and you change these things within yourself and you begin to respect your husband and treat him with the decency of being a human being, he will go above and beyond. He will slay dragons for you all day. He will lay the moon and stars at your feet. But we have to go first. Because how you feel your husband is checked out, that the man you married disappeared, is a reflection of how you've been treating him in the marriage.